2-day review, okay. Oh, oh hell no. Who the hell is this? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, we back. What the hell? All right, so yeah, so we're doing something different today, as you can see. All right, so we're gonna get into the Kipper deck a little bit later. Of course, we're gonna get your yes, your yes or no questions. Um, we're gonna get your numbers, top the reading off. And today we're gonna go in these books, okay? I was, you know, told to go in these books, okay? So the first one up will be the Golden Mantra book, okay? We're gonna hit it 3 times. We're gonna open it 3 times, okay? And whatever it is that they want to talk about is what we gonna talk about, okay? The Golden Mantra. All right. So let's see. All right, first one. First one, it says, I do not welcome things into my life that dull my magnificence and stunt my ascension. It says, my love, your ability to create space and grant access to your light is admirable. However, it's time to set boundaries and protect your energy. Some people in this world do not match your frequency or believe they can radiate as vibrantly as you do. You'll know who these people are, as they'll encourage you to make yourself small or dim your light. Nope, your full self is what makes you soar. And if someone doesn't support that, chuck up your deuces, okay? All right, so the collective, listen, they want to let you know that you not about to make yourself small, dim your light, none of that crap. Okay, it's time to shine. All right, so whatever you doing, keep doing it. Okay, no matter what nobody talking about, because they don't know your destiny. Okay, you are the master of your own damn destiny, and the sooner they figure that out, the better off they'll be trying to stop what you got going on. You know what I'm talking about, collective? All right, next one. We only getting three, each book three, okay? Next, it says, today I let you go. My love, my sweet love. It's time to release this person who has been on your mind and in your heart space. You've pulled away while you are still holding on to visions you've created or moments you've experienced with them. Let go, my love. You deserve so much more. You deserve a love that comes with ease, devoted, interest, and intent. Okay? So stop playing. Today is the day you let somebody go because it's not for your highest good. So why would you be holding on to something that's not for your highest good? And if it's meant to be, then maybe this person or you have to go on your separate journeys to find the things that you came here to find. Okay. So, it's time to let somebody go. All right, collective. Let it go. All right. Let it go and let it flow. All right. Last one. Let's see what we got. Last one. It says, I gracefully welcome new avenues of income into my life. It says, my love, you're balling, period. Okay. Balling. Oh my God, get happy because shit about to get really popping. All right. It says the money you desire already exists. Okay. It's already there. All right. It's all there. All right. It says all you have to do is marry yourself to it and understand that it will flow to you at the perfect moment. This is like dating. The universe will make the official introduction when the time is right. Proclaim that you are open to new avenues that allow this green to flow easily to you. Okay. So, no, listen, know that things are coming for you. Okay. Good things. All right. Say that to yourself. Good things are coming to me. Good things are for me. Okay. I deserve good things. Say those things to yourself so you can attract the things that you want. All right. That's how you do it. All right. Next is the Beyond Lumeria deck, okay? We're gonna get into this Beyond Lumeria deck and see what the universe, okay, the divine has to say to you this AM, okay, for this 2-day review. Okay, remember, this is for 2 days. First one, it says throat chakra. It says express your truth. Expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit. Okay. It says accepting your originality, truth, and authenticity. Okay. It says this chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of life spark that inspires our aliveness and strokes the creative fires in others. This is utter sharing, the outers, okay, the utter sharing of our inner being, the glowing song of our soul, on the winds of our flight to understanding more of who we are. Connect to crux or your potential and take it further than you could even ever imagine. It says, as spirit fuses into tangible, it actuates as platforms for greater experiences and new facets are sculptured, okay, seeded and shared as a fractal of light in the form of your own unique language. Okay, so maybe you starting a new language. Okay, maybe it's a telepathic language. Okay, maybe you're learning a new language, but your expansion is, beyond, all right? It's beyond what you thought it would be, okay? So express your truth, all right? Express what you need to express, say what you need to say to the people you need to say it to, all right? Next, what's going on? What we got next? It says, furried and feathered friends. Ethical consumption, making a difference through our food choices, caring for all beings, animals, environmental awareness, going to, it says, doing the best we can, animal spirit guides. All right. It says, animals are intuitive and sacred beings that walk the earth beside us. They are the wisdom keepers of many earth traditions and some of our most loving companions. They have much to teach us, and yet the way some species are treated is quite unbelievable. As we become more empathic and our sense of compassion expands beyond that of our own family and community sphere, we start to see other beings and quality of their lives as interconnected and equal. We may be inspired to align our actions with our compassions to minimize the harm we do to the planet and all inhabitants. Okay, so listen, all that hating in your heart, listen, it's not gonna help you. Okay, it's time to stop hating, stop judging, because only God can judge. Okay, only the divine can judge. All right, so I don't even understand why we have judges down here, but hey, that's another situation. But we have to look inside ourselves and stop judging others, okay? Don't do that because that's not your job. That's not your position. You cannot. All right. That's God's job. All right. So if somebody being prejudiced or if somebody is having a situation where they don't like something of a certain group, okay, let that shit go because it's only going to destroy you. It's going to be your demise. So let it go. Let life flow, let live, and let people be who they are. Okay. You can't change who people are because God, okay, the divine made them who they are. You just can't stop that. And if you try to interfere with that, you're going to see how it's going to affect your life super fast. Okay. Super fast. All right. Lastly, what we got? One more. Okay, it says stepping through. All right. It says follow your heart. Dream big, stepping through something that has been holding you back. The threshold, starting new projects, self belief. It's all possible. All the roads less traveled, trust. Okay. So it's time to trust in your steps. All right. It says step in and step up all those dreams or projects you have been putting off. Now is the time to start, even if it is just one small element of a bigger picture. Although Just Do It has been coined by the commercial brand, it is one of the fundamental mantras. We will always have merit reason why today isn't the day, but remember, opportunity dances with those already on the dance floor. Okay, by H. Jackson Brown Jr. Okay, H. Jackson Brown Jr. said that. You know, we ain't plagiarizing nothing because if he said it, he said it. Okay, yeah. So, you need to make a step forward to what you want, collective. You say you want this, you say you want that, but you have to make steps every day towards that goal, okay? Or it's just it's just words. All right, we can't stop what you're gonna say, but what you do, come on now. Do what you say you gonna do, all right? And we gonna get you some crystals, all right, out the crystal deck book, okay? Out the crystal book, all right. First crystal. It's chrysocolla. It says throat chakra. All right. It's all about the throat chakra today, collective. All right. And yeah, it says good for throat chakra. Intuitive message. Running your thoughts by your heart is a great way to lovingly express your emotions. Okay. It says chrysocolla is perfect for people who have a hard time communicating their feelings. When working with chrysocolla, you will feel more confident in the message you are trying to convey. Place chrysocolla in rooms where you do a lot of communicating. Okay, so collective, get you some chrysocolla. Once again, there's things you haven't said that you need to say. All right, say that shit. All right, and leave it where it's at. All right, either you can't perceive how people are gonna take what you say, but you need to say it. Okay, make sure y'all tapping that screen, loves. All right, so yeah, so it's time for some confident talking. All right, whatever you need to say, get up out there and say that shit. All right. Next, let's go. One more. Well, we got two more, but let's go on to the next one. Next one is labradorite. Okay. It says good for crown chakra. The intuitive message. It says trust your gut. All right. Always trust your gut. Okay. It says labradorite is known as the stone of transformation because it brings out the best in you. It helps calm an overactive mind by revealing stress and anxiety. Labradorite is a perfect crystal to balance the crown chakra because it connects you both to the magic from other realms and to the magic within. Hold labradorite in meditation and set your intentions to connect to your higher self with which has all the answers you need to live your best life. Okay, collective? So get you some labradorite because your crown chakra, all right? Maybe you need to clear that crown chakra, or maybe somebody trying to play on your top. Okay, that's what that mean when they playing with your crown chakra. They trying to play on your top. All right, thought you ain't know when you always knew, and you know you let them dig their own hole. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so yeah, get you some labradorite. All right. Next, what's the last stone for this 2-day review for the collective? Give us that last stone that they need for this 2-day review. All right. Sunstone. Okay, sunstone. It says good for joy. It says intuitive message. Recharge your batteries by spending time in the sun, okay? It says sunstone is known for its sparkly metallic glitter and inclusions of hematite and copper. They are reminiscent, okay, of the sun's ray. It says, just like the sun's rays, sunstone illuminates your path and purpose, resonating the joy in even the littlest things. Place your sunstone in the sun and charge it half an hour, and then place it at your desk and spark up feelings of joy. Okay, so if you ain't feeling joyful, get you some sunstone. All right, collective. Whatever's going on, you need to stay in a high vibration. Okay, that's why you always don't. You can't be around certain people because they vibration too damn low. Okay, their vibration is too low for you to even be around to have a conversation with them. Okay, it is what it is, but so joy. All right, get you some sunstone because you want some joy in your life and get in the sun. Okay, if you can't get to the sunstone, get in the sun. Okay, and manifest in the sun. All right. Okay, it's time for you to get outside. All right. And remember, I know y'all remember we had these cards. These are the what is these? The damn. It just left me what the hell cards these is. This is the deck. Hold on, let me get the deck cuz now boy. Oh boy. Hold on, collective. I remember when I had like 4 decks. Now I got 45 decks. Like, what the heck? But it is what it is. Every deck got a meaning. Every deck need to be rhymed through, because it's a message in every one. Okay, it's the NLP, y'all. NLP. Remember the NLP deck? That deck that helps reprogram the mindset and the things that you've been taught that was definitely wrong. Okay. So we're gonna get into this NLP deck. All right, for this 2-day review, what do the collective need to think about for this 2-day review, to reset that mind? All right. And we get one from the top, one from the bottom, and then we hit that middle. All right. Okay, so what we got today? All right, it says mastering meta state. All right, it's time to master that meta state. It says a meta state is a state of mind about another state of mind. For example, feeling calm about your anxiety with conscious practice and awareness, you can rise above your immediate emotional reaction and cultivate higher level states for a place of emotional mastery. Okay. So, yeah, if you feeling like, all right, so say your feeling is you associate money with your hand itching. Okay. So you keep that presence of soon as your hands start itching, money coming. You already know money coming because your hand itching. It's associated states, okay? So when that hand itching, that money is on the way, okay? Or you already done got it's in the mail. Okay, that's what they said. It's in the mail. All right, so look out in the mail. You probably got a check or something. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, you have to master a meta state, okay? The state that you want to be in, okay? That vibration that you want to stay in. You have to master it so you can always tap back into that state. You know what I'm talking about? Well, it's about reprogramming. So, let's reprogram that mind. It says turn down the volume. All right. Turn down the volume. It says diminish the power of negative thoughts by adjusting their volume. When a critical voice arises in your mind, turn its volume down like a dial. Make it sound like a cartoon character, or even replace it with silly music. Notice how the emotional intensity fades with the shifting soundscape, okay? So yeah, if you having negative thoughts, turn that negative thought into something that's silly and just so obsolete that it's gonna just go the hell away, okay? Banish all those negative thoughts soon as they arise. Just pop them right out your damn head, okay? That's just somebody projecting or your self-doubt, okay? And you have to battle with that because that's within self, okay? So it's time to master what self is allowing in and letting go down, okay? All right, last one. It says modeling excellence. All right, modeling excellence collective. It says excellence can be modeled and success can be learned. By studying those who excel, you can adopt their strategies and achieve similar results because results aren't luck. They're patterns, okay? The blueprint, okay? If somebody giving you the blueprint on how they made their success, how they went about their success, you might want to take that blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Unless they doing some trickery shit and send you down the wrong path, but I doubt that. Okay, the divine gonna send you to the people you need to be connected to when you need to connect with them. Okay, so if you want to model excellence, look at the people that has made it to where you want to be. Okay, look at how they got there and follow that blueprint. I'm not saying that it's going to be step by step everything that they did you're going to do, but on your journey you're going to find new ways to do things, okay, by following those blueprints. All right. Okay, hopefully you got that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for your questions. All right. What is your questions, collective? It is time for your questions. Get up in here for them questions. All right. Give us some cards for the collective for whatever answers that they need to their questions. Give us some answers for the collective. What do they need? Okay. All right. Give us some answers to the questions for the collective for this 2-day review. Okay. Give us some answers. Give us the truth, okay? Give us the truth. What does the collective need right now from this answer deck? Okay, give us the truth for some answers. Okay, collective. Jeez, they just threw them out there. All right. All right. So you got one, two, three, four, and five. Yeah, they like that five number. Okay, collective. All right. You got five answers to your questions. First one, ask your question. It says maybe. Okay. It's a maybe. It's not a yes or a no. It's a maybe. So maybe you need to work on something. Okay. Maybe you need to go back and tweak something. So maybe, just all about that action you put in. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. Next question. It says, "This is not your true question." All right, stop playing, y'all. Huh? That wasn't your true question. I mean, you don't need to ask it out loud or type it into the chat. asking your mind, okay? You don't need to do all of that. All right, the universe know what you're asking, okay? I don't even know you, but here we are. All right, next question. It says soon, okay? It says soon, soon it will happen, soon you will see, soon you will know, soon. Okay, collective, next question. It says trust your intuition, okay? Whatever that question was, you need to trust your intuition. You already know the answer to that question, okay? So trust what you already concluded about that situation, all right? Last question. It says expect the unexpected. Okay, so it's gonna happen, but expect the unexpected. So it's gonna happen when you don't expect it to happen. Okay, all right. Those were your questions. All right, and we about to get some tarot. Nope, we about to get into this Kipper deck, okay? This infused Kipper deck, and see what's going on for these next 2 days for your 2-day review, okay? Give us some cards for the collective. What is going on that they don't know that's going on, okay? I had to shuffle them 3 times, okay? All right. All right. Give us some cards for what is going on for the collective. Give us the truth for what they don't know that they need to know. Okay. What is going on for the collective? What is going on for this 2-day review? Give us some cards for what is going on. All right. They gave us one to start off. All right. It says Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something's going on with the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's going on with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What's going on? Give us some cards. What's going on? Okay. Okay. All right. What we got? It says they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Okay. Maybe a earth sign is coming back, you will hear from them soon. It says they'll be back. Okay, for a pathway. Okay, they see that a pathway with you is better. Okay, look like they coming from the dark, walking into the light. Okay, walk into the light. All right, so earth sign wants to come back about a pathway or something they seen in a pathway. What else is going on? Give us some more. What is going on with this situation? Give us some cars. What is going on in this situation? It says Mercury retrograde. All right. Electric issues, communication issues, review everything. Okay. So this person is reviewing everything, or you are. Okay. And they like, hold on, this shit ain't adding up. I need to backtrack, turn around, do what the fuck. Like, what? Okay. Yeah. Something's going on with the main female. It's in the reverse. Okay. I guess they don't have one. All right. It's saying that it's in the reverse, or they broke up with a main female. I don't know, but yeah, something's going on with their car. They can't get to you. They been wanted to come through, but they couldn't because they couldn't get there. All right, what's going on with the main female? Okay, maybe this main female is a earth sign. Let's see what else is going on, or is that it for this situation? What else is going on, or is that it? Give us some more. Okay, something was turned over. All right. It says official person. Okay, somebody is looking for an official person, or somebody is an official person. Okay, we know it ain't the main female because she in reverse. Okay, who is the official person? All right, it says narcissist, but it was in the reverse. It says someone is too full of themselves. Okay, this official person is not a narcissist. This person that's coming in is not a narcissist. Okay, it says cycles, fate, karma, something ending for something to begin. Okay, so maybe you'll be meeting this official person. All right. Okay, collective. Yeah, it says distant horizons. Okay, that's in the reverse. So you might meet this person today. All right. It says the distant horizons is in the reverse. So it's nearer more sooner than you think. Okay, today. All right. It says a child. Something's going on with a child that's 18 years old, okay? Maybe this person has an 18-year-old child, or, you know, I don't know what's going on with the child, or they might be that age, like a 3, 4, 5-year old. Okay, what's going on? It says community. It's in the reverse. Okay, maybe somebody wasn't helping this person with this child in the community. Okay, now it's in the reverse. Okay, community gone. All righty, we got privileged lady. Okay. What's going on with the privileged lady? What's going on with the privileged lady? It's a community in the reverse in the privileged lady. All right. Give us some more. What else is going on with this situation? Or is that it? What else is going on with this situation? Okay. It says distance. Okay. Privileged lady in the distance. It says you or your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Okay, you and the privileged lady are physically or emotionally distant. All right. And it says liar. Be careful of someone being sneaky. Okay. If somebody was lying, that's probably why y'all was in the distance. Okay. And now it's time for a change. Okay. It looked like somebody packing up, somebody going somewhere, somebody moving, or they're just going somewhere. All right. Okay, what else going on with the privileged lady? Give us some more, or is that it? Give us some more, or is that it? Okay, all right. What we got? Okay, it says thoughts. It's in the reverse. Okay, somebody's made a decision. They not in their thoughts. They've made a decision to make this change. Okay, a water sign is making this change. Okay, it says Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, maybe a water sign has thought about whatever they thought about and they've made a decision. They're not in their thoughts anymore. Okay, it says give it time. Everything in divine time and let things flow. Okay, maybe this water sign needs to let things flow. Okay. Don't force nothing. All right. It says patience. Okay. Again, don't force nothing. It says just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. So, water sign, don't do it. Okay. It says main male. Okay. Maybe the water sign is a main male. Don't do it. Okay. Let things flow. Be patient. Okay. Divine timing is at play. All right. It says open up your heart. It says it will help you attract more love. Okay. Maybe this main male has been a meanie. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. And then we got a message of concern. Okay. It says message of concern. All right. Somebody is concerned about a message. Maybe on the 14th, they'll get this message. Okay. Or maybe on the 14th, they did get this message. Okay. And then you got unexpected income. It's in the reverse. Okay. Maybe that was the message of concern, that somebody ain't getting what they thought they was getting. Okay. It just ain't happening like that. All right. And then you got pets. It says getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Okay. So, maybe you're getting a new pet, or you need to just give your current pet some love. All right. Give us some more, or is that it for this situation? Give us some more, or is that it for this situation? Okay, I guess that's it. So yeah, it's a lot going on. All right. So somebody was had a message of concern, all right, about some unexpected income. They not getting it. Okay. Give your pet some attention. Okay. It says open your heart. The main male need to open their heart, but they need to be patient. Okay. Be patient. Divine timing, all right, with a water sign, all right, or they are the water sign. Somebody has made a decision to change. Okay. They were lying. Somebody was lying in a distance about a privileged lady, okay, that was in a bad community, all right, and a child was maybe 18 or something, or they're 18, or something to do with a child that's 18 or 3 to 5 years old, okay. And then it says distant horizons. It's like today the cycle ends, okay, with a narcissist or someone who tried to be a narcissist in your situation. It says official person. Yeah, official person, but the main female is in reverse. Okay. So she's having Mercury retrograde issues, electronic communication. Okay. Say review everything about a pathway, and they'll be back with a earth sign. Okay. Or an earth sign will be back. All right. Next situation. What else is going on? What else is going on for the collective for this 2-day review? Give us some cards for what else is going on for this 2-day review. All right. Okay, what we got? First up, it says mature woman. Okay, something's going on with the mature woman. All right, let's see. It says gambling, problems with addictions or gambling, finances, bad finances. It's in the reverse. Okay, this mature woman doesn't have a damn problem. It says no problems with addictions, no problems with gambling, and no bad finances. Okay, that is in the reverse. Okay, it says things are getting serious. Commitment. Okay, there is no commitment with a mature woman. All right, she is single and ready to mingle. Okay, but somebody trying to put a love spell on her. Okay, it says you have been bewitched. Okay, take a cleanse bath. I sell cleanse baths too. Okay, I sell attraction baths also. All right, so get with me. And okay, it says love spell. You've been bewitched. Like, come on. Why would you try to do that? Because this person don't want a commitment with you. Okay. Yeah, they don't want to be in that family room. Okay, it's in the reverse. Okay, the love spell didn't work, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and that message. Okay, it's in the reverse. All right, they didn't get the message. All right, somebody didn't get the message on the seventh that love spells, death spells, any kind of fucking spell don't work on a divine being. You need to stop because you're ruining your life. Okay, you're fucking your own shit up and you're doing it on your own, so you can blame no one but yourself. All right. Yeah, it says pregnancy. It says someone is expecting. It's in the reverse. Okay, someone is not expecting nothing. Okay, no baby, no pregnancy, no nothing. Okay. Yeah, expectation in the reverse. Okay, that's double confirmation. Somebody lied, okay, or somebody said they was expecting when they wasn't. Okay, maybe they was expecting you to believe that stupid shit. All right. Yeah, in a courtship. Okay, somebody you was courting, they lied. Okay, she look at her, she like, girl, I don't know if you can you see her. You're like, girl, I don't know. Jeez, okay, it's better to tell the truth because you're gonna just have to keep lying. Come on now. What else is going on, or is that it for this situation? What else is going on, or is that it? All right. Dang, they threw them cards way over there. Is there something over there? I thought I saw them over there. Okay. Yes, okay, that's the truth. It say luck is on your side. All right, luck is on your side. But yes, that is the truth that somebody lied about being pregnant. Okay. And then we got challenges. It says make a decision, work on inner healing. Okay, it's in the reverse. They didn't work on shit. Okay, that's why they were lying. That's why they thought this lie was gonna help them in some way. I don't know, but that's not good. Okay, don't lie. All right, give us some more, or is that it for this situation? Give us some more, or is that it? Hold on, something is turned over. Okay, what we got? It says gift. All right. On the 17th, you might be getting a gift. All right. Or somebody 17 years old to be getting a gift. All right. It says it's not the right time. It's in the reverse. Okay. It is the right time. It is the right time to do whatever you got going on. All right. Yeah, and then you got wealthy man, okay? Wealthy man, okay? What's going on with the wealthy man? All right. Oh, his sudden wealth is in reverse, okay? The wealthy man is not so wealthy anymore. What happened? What happened with the wealthy man's money? What is going on with the wealthy man's money? What happened to the wealth? Oh, well, I guess that's it. It said the wealthy man is not going to be wealthy no more. Okay, his money is in reverse. Sudden wealth is in reverse. So I suggest you use what you got, okay? And feel that way. All right. What else is going on for this 2 day review for the collective? What else is going on for this 2 day review for the collective? Give us some cards for this 2 day review. Hold on, let me fix these. All right, give us some cards. What else is going on for this 2 day review for the collective? We got concern, all right, concern. Somebody 33 is concerned, all right, or 30. 3 degrees is concerned. Somebody is concerned about some shit. They is like, what? I know what? How? When? Okay. What is going on? What is the concern? What is so concerning to this person or these people? Okay. What is the concern? All right, the concern is honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. It's in the reverse, okay? Somebody is concerned that there is no honeymoon phase with you. They said you said it's over. Okay, it's over. And they say courthouse, all right? On the 23rd, maybe you getting some papers from the courthouse on the 23rd about what the hell is going on with your money. They got it. It said they been said it's in the mail, okay? They just needed that one signature, okay? That money is in the mail. It says communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out, okay? They want to compromise and forgive. They want to work this out with you, okay? All this money that's supposed to come, it looked like two different bills, okay? Two different things that's coming for you, okay? And they are huge, okay? They got a lot of money waiting for you, okay? Somebody in prison, somebody 29 or on the 29th, they going to prison. Okay. Mm. Damn. Okay, yeah, it says imprisonment on the 29th. All right. Yeah, it says experiencing a breakup. Okay, divorce. All right. Somebody is not experiencing a breakup or a divorce. All right. Maybe they ain't even with nobody, so they not experiencing that. All right. Yeah. It says marriage. Oh, somebody wants to get married on the 3rd. All right. Somebody wants to get married on the 3rd. Okay. Health. It says health issues could arise. All right. So maybe this is not so healthy for you. All right. Getting married to this person. Okay. Or even considering marrying this person because of your history with this person and their sexuality. Okay. It says someone is still figuring themselves out. Okay. If they're still figuring themselves out, then they're not so sure about you. Okay. So a health issue could arise. All right. That is definitely detrimental to someone's health. All right. Yeah. It says someone got their eye on you. Okay. It says you're doing your research. All right. It's in the reverse. All right. You're not spying on nobody. You don't give a fuck what people doing. Do you? Okay. Make sure you do you, be you, however it need to go. But you don't got your eye on nobody business because you don't care about nobody else's business. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, love. Okay, and that stopped their journey because somebody else was spying on you. Okay, trying to delve into what you got going on next so they could try to fuck it up. Okay, but their journey, they have stopped their journey in its tracks. Okay, there will be no more journey for this person. Like I said, on the 29th, they probably going to jail and shit. Damn. Okay, moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. Okay, somebody is moving. Okay, maybe you are moving. All right. Like I said, you probably gonna meet somebody today, love. You wanna meet somebody? Okay. Yeah, poverty is in the reverse. Okay, there will be no more poverty for you, love, because you've done what you needed to do. You've broken the chains that you needed to break. Thank you, Kaylee, for the heart me. Thank you. Okay, make sure that you stay in alignment for your assignment because if you don't, it will be like this, okay? You will be in it, okay? You will not be able to rise above it, okay? So keep doing what you're doing, love. All right, your intuition, okay? Keep following that intuition. It says the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later, okay? So know who the hell to let in your circle, who to let around you because like I said, when you in a certain situation on a certain vibration, you just can't relate to a lot of people. And they be like, "Oh, you think you be no, I just don't want to mingle with you. And matter of fact, you think I'm better because you said that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, hey, it's you that think that. You know what I'm saying? I never said I was better than you. I just don't want to chill around you because your vibration is low. Okay? Get your vibration up so you can mix and mingle around certain people that you want to mix and mingle around. Okay? Instead of waking up in a bad situation every god dang day. All right. What else is going on, or is that it for this situation? Give us some more. Hold on. Okay. We got mature man. Okay, there's a mature man. Okay, on the fifth. Oh, you might meet this person on the fifth, a mature man. Okay, or his birthday on the fifth. Okay, maybe something about a five. All right, something is about a five with this mature man. What else is going on, or is that it for this situation? It says guardian. It says a lost loved one watches over you. Okay, this mature man has found out his lost loved ones are not watching over him because he probably did some fuck shit. Okay, this mature man is like, damn, why have thou forsaken me? Okay, I don't know. What did you do? Okay, give us some cards. Is that it, or is what else is going? Yeah, that's it. So this mature man, the guardian angels is not watching over him because he did not heed to them red flags. Okay, the shit he was throwing out, it comes back because it's not hitting who you intended it to hit because it never was supposed to. Okay, and that's probably why they're in poverty or want you in poverty. Okay, you're moving, they journey stopped. Okay, ain't no, you not looking at them, they looking at you. Okay, and they need to figure out what's going on with their sexuality because health risk is involved. Okay, in this marriage. Okay, whoever they married or whoever they was with. Okay, it says yeah, they still with them. Okay, because there is no divorce. All right, in prison by the 29th. Okay, somebody gonna communicate that to you about somebody going to prison on the 29th. All right, in this courthouse, we got the courthouse on the 23rd. Maybe they next court date will be the 23rd. Okay. And then you got the honeymoon. Ain't no honeymoon. Okay. And that is concerning someone. All right. Someone is in deep concern about them not having another opportunity with you and the thought of you never coming back. Okay. Them never being able to embrace you. Okay. Dang. All right. What else is going on for the collective? Give us some cards. But what else is going on for the collect? Okay, for the collective. All right. Somebody's in high honor. Someone sees you in high honor. Okay. And it says confession. It says someone has something to tell you. It's in the reverse. Okay. They see you in high honor. Someone doesn't even have nothing bad to say. They like, damn. You know, I thought you was a gold digger. Okay. Somebody thought you was a gold digger, but that's not true. Okay. You work hard for the money. Okay. With your occupation, however you get money, you work hard for the money. Okay. It says get ready to be wined and dine. It's in the reverse. Okay. You wine and dine your damn self. You do what you want, when you want, how you want. Okay. Can't nobody put them stipulations on. Hey, maybe next time, or we'll do it another time, or no, you get out there, you do what you want to do when you want to do it. Okay. Yeah, it says intimacy, sexual chemistry. Someone's reminiscing about when y'all was intimate and how they ain't never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Because you about to be on a vacation. Okay. It says you will be traveling soon. Okay. You about to go on a vacation. They ain't even know. It says caution, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself, okay? So be cautious about this person because they still into you and you're just not into them anymore, okay? And they can't steal from you no more, okay? It says thief. It's in the reverse. This person cannot steal from you anymore. Maybe it was intellectual, maybe it was physical, maybe it was whatever, but they can't do it no more. It's in the reverse, okay? By the 24th, they will be completely cut off from even thinking about taking anything from you. Okay. Yeah. It'll be in the coffin. Okay. I said the 24th. No, it'll be the 19th. Okay. The 19th, that shit is going in the coffin and let that shit go. It says make room for new beginnings. It's on your way to you now. Okay. The new beginnings are here. So don't look back on nothing that didn't work. Fuck them. Okay. We just gonna take this because, yeah. All right, so they was a false person, okay, or they said you was a false person. It's in the reverse, okay. By the 8th, everybody'll know you was never a false person, okay. You did what you did, you gave what you gave. It was what it was, okay. And there's adjudication by the 30th about what the fuck was really going on, okay. That false person has been caught, okay, and there will be no great fortune for this false person, okay. By the 26th, they will not, okay. It says someone is in the middle. someone is trying to sabotage this. It's in the reverse. Someone cannot do a motherfucking thing, okay? Someone cannot sabotage nothing for you, all right? Yeah, they manifestations, okay? Their manifestations are in the reverse, okay? Whatever they told the universe, excuse me, that they wanted for you, the universe looked at them like, what the fuck you just say? Hold on, say that shit again. They probably said it three damn times what they wanted for you. But guess what happened? It's in the reverse. Universe, like, are you serious? Okay, we gonna send that shit to you. We want you to see what the fuck you was trying to send to somebody. Okay, send to somebody house. Yeah. Motherfuckers doing house magic and shit to people house and shit. Bitch, that shit don't work. You took it with you, okay, to your house. All right. You stepped in with that shit, that intention. Okay, because intention is everything. Once you step with that intention, motherfucker, that's what you get. Okay, that's what you got. All right. Yeah. Yeah. And soon you will be in love. Okay. Soon your lover will be there, okay, with you every day for the rest of your life, okay? Because that's what they want. And that's what you want, okay? Whoever this new love is, all right, by the 15th, all right? By the 15th, all right? Yeah, on the 31st, somebody gonna be in bad motherfucking health, okay? On the 31st, somebody gonna be in bad health for what the fuck they did to you, okay? No, no deeds go unseen, okay? I don't care if they good or bad deeds, all right? They still get seen. They still get dealt with, cause and effect. Know that it's real, okay? Just because you don't believe, that doesn't make it not real, all right? Yeah, it says someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. Move on, okay? You already did. All right, it's in the reverse. You ain't moving on from nothing because you already moved on from what you needed to move on from. Okay, somebody is still trying to insert themselves in your life. Okay, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is still trying to insert themselves in your life and try to pinpoint when you gonna do this, when you got this going on, so they could try to sabotage it. No, that shit is over. Okay, for an air sign, they can't fuck with you no more. Okay, air sign. Mm-hmm. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they can't touch you no more. Okay, whoever is on the bad side is gonna get fucked up. Okay. That's fucked up. People is weird. You know, it be people out here you don't even know they don't like you. But damn, like, ooh, bitch, you fucked your life up trying to come for somebody ain't even called you. Okay. Let's get let's stop this reading off, okay, with the Oracle deck. Get some numbers and messages for the collective for this 2-day review. All right. All right, give us some cards for this 2-day review for the collective. All right, that is for Thursday and Friday. Okay, I will see y'all back Saturday. All right, I might come back a little later. All right, it just depends. All right, uh-huh. Give us some cards, give us the truth. What does the collective need for this 2-day review? Okay, that is Thursday and Friday. What do they need to know? Need to deal with, okay? Need to pay close attention to, all right? And get some money. All right. Okay, what we got? It says the lovers. It says celebrate the love in your life. Okay, if you are in love with someone, okay, even if it's the love for your damn self, okay, celebrate that shit. Cause a lot of people can't find anything to love about themselves, which is damn, that's fucked up. Okay, so love yourself, love the people that love you. All right, and celebrate. All right, next you got a 3. It says reach out for help you need when you need it, okay? Anytime you need some help, reach out because there's people out there that would love to help you, okay? They've been waiting for you to say, hey, you got a couple dollars, or hey, did you know how to do this? You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, they are ready and willing to help you because they love you, all right? They want to help you, all right? Next, you got a 6. It says, reach out to others with love and compassion. Okay. Reach out. It's all talking about reach out when you need that help, when you need that helping hand, when you need things. Reach out, okay? Talk to the universe. The universe got your back unless you did some bullshit. Then now ain't nobody listening to your ass. It's like, oh, you fucked up again. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. All right. It says life is hard. The last card is a five. Oh, hold on. Oh, good. It says life is hard. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. Okay. So once again, ask for the help that you need. Speak within. Talk to the universe. Okay. Go within before you go outside. Okay. Most people, if you don't go within, you're gonna go without. Okay. I put that in a phone too. If you don't go within, you're definitely gonna go without because you shouldn't be seeking outside for what's within you. All right. I love y'all so much, but I got to go now. Okay. And I will talk to y'all later. This is for your 2 day review. And if you didn't get it, go back to my YouTube page. Always good. One word. Okay. It's all one word. Always good. All right. And I love y'all. Okay. Be you. Okay, be you, because that's all it's about. It's about being you and knowing who you are and knowing when you need help. Okay. All right. Peace. Peace. And peace. And peace.